that yin class with Chandra was bomb. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm about to go get my groceries and then do a meal prep because I'm making no excuses. Welcome back, Chandra Training here. Today I'm doing a random meal prep. I guess I've kind of sort of planned it. I already went to grocery shopping, got home, had a shower, now I'm here. So I'm gonna put the recipe somewhere around here, and now we're gonna kind of get to cooking. So I've already gone ahead and started cooking the bacon, which is over here. So that's good to go here. So yeah, that's gonna be part of my meal prep. So that's the bacon that we got going on, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's almost done. It's going to be used as part of my broccoli slaw. So I have 2 giant heads of broccoli there, and then a red onion. I already have all of my ingredients measured out, so that'll be really, really awesome. And then I'm going to be making some chicken thighs. I'm just gonna basically put them in a pot, turn it on, put some veggies in, put some sauce in, and have, boom, protein. And they were on sale because, yeah, they're the ones that are gonna go bad in 2 days. So I'm excited. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the broccoli slaw. We're gonna go ahead and do the cutting up of the broccolis and getting a salad bowl. First thing we gotta do is chop up them broccolis. Any of you know what I mean when I say chop up them broccolis? Definitely already did that tonight too. So when you go to cut the broccoli, you want to cut them in really, really small heads so that they're really no bigger than like a nickel, really. So you're gonna basically cut off the bottom chunk, which would be awesome, but then you're gonna have all of these small pieces to do. So what you're actually gonna do is you're gonna try and cut as close to the top of the broccoli head as you can, so that you don't have to come back through and do all of those little tiny cuts. So now what I can do is I can basically just take this whole head of broccoli and dump it in, and then I can just go ahead and break the little stems apart instead of having to do all of that chopping back and forth. So you just twist them a couple of times. Just like that, they kind of fall apart into their own little cohort. No pun intended there. That works so perfectly. You know those BuzzFeed videos? Yeah, when they show you how to do random tricks and stuff? Yeah, this is one of them. Just give it a little twist. And it just like falls apart. That bacon smells so dang good. So good. So yeah, let's talk about life. Let's talk about big things. I guess there's lots of weird shit going on in the universe right now. I guess the number of cases are spiking again. I'm wearing a mask in the gym now as I train all of my clients, which is awesome. No, you don't have to wear your mask while you're working out, which is like saving grace, because like, that shit's hard. Like even when I demo exercises for a little bit, like, I'm like, whoo! Like, that's a lot of resistance trying to just breathe natural air. Like, it's not even natural air, it's gym air, so. Ooh, on the topic of the gym, this might come across as a little bit sassy, but like, who the hell here was raised by their parents and told, when you're done with something, put it back? Whether it be a toy, coloring book, whatever you used to play with, Legos, train pieces, books, your parents would say, when you're done with that, put it back. And if they didn't, they'd say, Sean, go pick up your shit, we're grounding you, or they give you licks, one of the two, and meh, whatever. So on their own, and basically, I find it so ironic that I could pick up more after 30, 40, and 50-year-old grown-ass adults more than I pick up for my nieces and my nephews. Why do I have to put away all of your shit? I don't get it. I mean, maybe that's a little bit rough, but I mean, I always put away my shit when I'm done with it. And if I leave shit out, I mean, I'm sorry. I pick it up as soon as I can. I get it when it's a mistake, and it just happens once in a while. But like, y'all know what I'm talking about. And how hard is it to pick up your shoes and put them on the rack? Literally, I didn't think it was that hard, but y'all impress the shit out of me. Yeah, having the mask on is great. And I don't really want to bitch about it because I don't want to bring that negativity in, but like, it just is hard to breathe and I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. There's my 2 cents on it. Screw it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you don't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. This is like perfect. So after I get all of this broccoli pulled apart and sized off the way that I want, I'm going to be mixing in all of my ingredients. So I had to go shopping beforehand, and I'm going to put another picture of that in the picture somewhere here so that you guys can see the ingredients again. And basically this is the first time actually doing the broccoli slaw, but I had it for Thanksgiving and ooh, I loved it. Starla, you're amazing. Amazing. Ooh, let's talk about being accountable too. I love food journals. I love journals in general. Journals about your feelings for the day, about your intentions for life, about your goals. I find it amazing that when I was in NATE, they used to always tell me, start a journal, write down your shit, bring pen to paper. That's how you're gonna get your business plan done. That's how you're gonna get your goals set. That's how you're gonna get your clients to their goals. Write it down, write it down, write it down. So I just love when people are all for journaling. Like, the proof is in the pudding. When it works, it works. So like, yeah. If you're one of my clients and you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. On the topic of clients, I just installed a new app where I'm going to be able to do my online programming. So hopefully I can bring really nice quality programs to mobile app platform so that all the workouts that I'm doing right now, instead of having document sheets, I guess wasting all that paper, I'll be able to just like upload pictures and make workouts. Honestly, I'm so freaking excited for it. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Cass Shannon, she showed me that, so I'm pretty stoked for that. So next, you're gonna need 3/4 cup of raisins, but I'm doing 1/2 cup of raisins, 1/2 cup of cranberries. I'm gonna dump all of that in there. You're gonna need 1 cup of mayonnaise, regular mayonnaise, but you could do light mayonnaise if you're on any type of restriction. You can get the less sodium. There's like 7 different options. You can also get the natural products, probably from Nutters and Bulk Farm. So there's lots of options in terms of how to make something that's already healthy more hearty. So go ahead, dump your mayonnaise in there. And then the bad part is, to make it sweet, you have to add sugar. So you could add stevia, you could add cane sugar, you could add any type of sugar that you wanted. Brown sugar is not really the best idea for this, but I'm just gonna stick to the recipe and add the white sugar and realize that it's a bowl of broccoli, and to make it taste good, I'm gonna add some sugar. So Go ahead and add that in. It's half a cup of sugar. This is going to give it that sweetness. It's going to be really, really good. Then you need 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Again, lots of options as to how you get these ingredients and how wholesome they are. Now it basically just becomes a mixing party. I need to also cut up my onion. Alright, let's get the onion in here. The recipe calls for a red onion, so that's what I'm using. You can use whatever onion you like. And it does say to use the full thing, so I'm just going to stick to the recipe and do what it says, because if you stick to a recipe 100%, it'll usually turn out, because the only errors that would be made would be human-made errors. So if you screw up a recipe and it doesn't come out the way that you wanted it to, you just found a way not to do it. So it takes some time, but we all find recipes that we like. You just gotta give it time. You gotta let it come to fruition. You gotta be patient with yourself. Nutrition is hard, like hard. There's no easy way around it. You're either in it or you're kinda about it, but not really in it. Like, you really need to be held accountable too. Oh, here comes the tears. Why do onions do this to us? All we want is to just enjoy your shit. When I was in foods class, my foods teacher always said, if you rinse an onion for a little bit, it'll kind of get rid of the onion vapor, I guess. Anywho, I'm cutting it down both ways, and then I'm going to go back in, turn it on its side, and then chop it all up. Again, you can choose as small or as big as your onion pieces are. I'm coming to a place where I actually really enjoy onions. Woo! Except for when they make me cry. Pay attention. Don't want to cut my hands. I don't want to leave these too big though, so I'm still going to do my best to try and minimize the amount of chunks that go in it. I'm going to add more mayonnaise to that. That was a lot of broccoli. That onion is intense. Yes, that is exactly how I cook. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Don't overcomplicate shit. I mean, yeah, follow recipe, but sometimes you just know, right? Like, I'm a saucy person. I want my salad to be saucy. I want it to taste good, which means I'm also going to have to add more vinegar to this too. Ooh, but that looks good now. That looks much better. I don't think I'm gonna add that onion. Leave just a punctured hole in your vinegar, and then you can just sprinkle vinegar to anything instead of having to pour it out. I'm gonna add this onion into my big pot that I'm gonna put my chicken thighs into. And that way I'll have some onions in that as well. See, just cross over. Cook that shit too. Ooh, and then I'm gonna make a quiche too. So this is part one. I'm thawing the ground beef. I left it in the freezer for too long, so I've been running the hot water on and off, trying to thaw it out a little bit quicker. There we go. That looks much better. I'm adding the rest of the sugar. That's good though. I really like that. Oh, that's yummy. Ooh, the onion has a good kick to it. Definitely gonna need gum for the next few days. It's a good thing I'm wearing a mask. Bomb. Bomb. That is literally the bee's knees. Alright. So now you're going to take this bacon. You're going to chop it up even finer than this. And then I'm going to add it into the salad so that I get a little bit of added goodness. And yes, it's part of the recipe. Oh, it's so good. You know what? And again, you can do turkey bacon. You can do the reduced sodium. You can do the thin cut. You can do many different options here to try and make it a little bit better for yourself. Yeah. Perfection. What is gold? Oh, yeah. Bacon. Woo-hoo. Alright, so I have ground beef here that I'm going to put in the pan so it can start cooking. Because I want to add that ground beef into my quiche. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on to medium. I'm going to add just a little splash of water in there so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. I'm not going to add any flavoring to that yet. I'm going to give this a stir, and then I'm going to go into the chicken while the ground beef is cooking. I'm doing a lot of things at once, but I got to plan it. It's going to come together. What time is it? 11. I think I'm doing good. Oh, yes. That looks amazing. That looks bomb. That looks bomb AF. Yes, please. And I do have avocado. I think I'm going to put that in with the chicken. So that will go off to the side there. I'll get a... Ooh, this paper wrap. Everybody needs a roll of this. The press and seal stuff. Get it. Go get it. Ugh. It's amazing. it just sticks to like everything. And now you get this lovely little airtight seal. Gotta be paying attention every which way, else it won't burn some shit. Never leave the handle sticking out over the oven. Alright, chicken thighs. Gotta get my cutting board so I can do that. Actually, I probably don't even need to cut them. They're boneless and they're skinless. So alright. Cutting board. Let's see what we got here. Oh, those are perfect. I went to Walmart. It was just about 9:30. But I need food. I need meal prep. There's no way I can't meal prep. Like, I'll die. Like, I can't keep buying food. Like, I can't. That's not good for my quota. Right. So I got my pan with my onions here. It's not warm. I should actually rinse the sauce first. Alright. Number 4. Fresh. This is gonna be a good meal prep. I can feel it. Grab my lemon or my lime. Open my lemon. And I always roll it up so you can get some extra juices in there. This is also like when I trigger points on my clients. So any clients that have ever had the trigger pointing done or a massage, that's literally what I'm talking about, all the extra juiciness that's in there. Again, this is kind of a weird thing, but hey, it's not my grandma and my mom do, so. It's what you do. You take up the habits of the people around you. And if you have good habits, it's good. Let's get this chicken in. That's a lot of protein. Yeah. I'm happy that I went grocery shopping. Ground beef is cooking perfectly. I got that on too. cut up some more veggies, whatever I got. I've got my peppers. I've got avocados for sure. That's about it, actually. That's okay. I'm gonna take that and run with it. Sometimes you just gotta use what you gotta use. There's 2 of everything. I guess there's 3 of the oranges because there's only 1 red. I should use this. Let's not cut yourself. You live by yourself. You don't want to have to go to the hospital right now. Alright, sauces so that chicken can start getting some flavor. I think I'm gonna do teriyaki. Yeah, I'll do teriyaki and sweet heat. Literally teriyaki and sweet heat. Sauces. Make your food taste good. Gonna add about half of the jar. Splash of this stuff. There you go. Beef's pretty much done. The oven's already on. I got my pan for the eggs. Gotta cut up these peppers for the chicken. And again, make sure when you have your veggies that you cut them small enough that you enjoy them, or that you can at least hide them. Veggies are hard to enjoy. Once you get to on the train, they're good, but until you're there, or maybe you never get there, cut them up small. You still need veggies. You can get those super greens and all of that stuff, yes, but veggies are still veggies, and all that shit is still all that shit. So, if someone has something that they really are like, no, Sean, like it's the exact same thing, then please inform me, educate me, give me a new perspective, allow me to seek further knowledge, because hell no, I'm never going to be like, oh no, I know enough about nutrition, I'm good. Nope, I've taken 2 nutrition classes and one about being mindful with nutrition, so, I mean, I have the knowledge for it, but I am not a registered dietitian. I can just tell you what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. Some people don't like that, and that's okay. But I've come to a point now where some people are going to do it, some people ain't going to do it. And that's okay. sauce I should have used. You know what? I'm still gonna do it. I got this awesome sauce from my client Mike. Ooh, yeah. Shit, why didn't you think about that? Fuck. Because I want to save it. I want to use... Oh, there's so much sauce in there already. Screw it. Extra saucy. Homemade sauce. So good. Oh, here's a trick. If you ever have a jar and you can't open it, take the lid, pop it right underneath, and apply the pressure upwards, and then you'll crack it open. It's got a kick to it of heat. Ooh, that's good. Love that shit. I'm such a foodie, yo. Alright, this ground beef's definitely done. I'm gonna start making that quiche now. So this is going, it's got all of its sauces. Yep, yup. Okay. So I need to make the egg quiche. I'm gonna use those peppers, and I'll put avocado in. I'll cut them into chunks and try and place them in. Ooh, the avocado will add moisture though, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. Plus, I'm adding the pancake mix into it too to thicken it up a little bit, give it more calories. And I have the meat, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. So again, just cutting the top of the peppers off, cutting all the seasonings in the middle out, cut it in half, and then you chop them and dice them. You dice and chop, and whatever you call it. That will be for the quiche. Yay, they're still not bad. Yeah. I should steer that chicken. I get focused when I start cutting, which I guess is a good thing. Alright. So avocado's good, this is good. This is all garbage. our bowl for our quiche. I still need eggs for breakfast, but I only need 4 for breakfast, so I want to make sure y'all can see the skill I'm about to lay down on y'all. Come on. Skill shot. Skill, that was skill. That was absolutely skill. There we go. Oh, there was a show. That one was a fail. Such a tiny little egg. We're getting more eggs tomorrow. Ah! Yeah, that was bad. That was a fail. That was a blooper. That was real life. Oh, gotta say 4. Gotta say 4. I'm happy I stopped. So many people are probably like, damn Sean, you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was like, yep, I know, it's crazy. Alright. So actually I'm going to use a fork so I can really give this a good whipping, beating, whatever you want to call it. Add all my peppers in. Gonna squeeze my avocados in. I love when my food has color. Coloring food with color makes it fun. Avocados. I need my pancake mix to make a nata. And then I need my ground beef. Gonna blend it all together. So far, so good. Alright, beef. It's already extra lean ground beef, so I'm not straining it, but you can always strain it if you like. This is going to be a loaded quiche. I'm excited. Got a couple of bigger chunks of beef in there, but that's okay. Try and work those out a little bit. That looks good. It's still a little bit runny, so I'm going to add a little bit more pancake mix. Whoops! Bloopers! That's better. That's a lot. I'm gonna have to use a big pan. I thought I was gonna use this little tiny 9x9. Hell no. I'm going to use a big papa. I'm going to spray it with Pam. Alright. Got that all set up. This is going to go in. I have some cheese in the fridge that I'm going to grate and I'll put on top. I should have bought more cheese though. Oh, that's going to be yummy. There's that. Put that in the oven. The oven's at 350. That's going to be in there for about 20 minutes. While that cooks, I'll be able to portion out my food, clean up the kitchen a little bit. Chicken's cooking, that's cooking. I should actually cook rice while I'm at it. Just because, you know. If you don't have a rice cooker, do yourself a solid and go get a rice cooker. It's the easiest thing ever. It's literally 1 cup water, no, 2 cups water to 1 cup rice. Well, it depends on which rice cooker you get, but their portions are basically the same. So that's 1 cup water, that's 1.5 cups of water, that's 2 cups of water. And now I get 1 cup total of rice, and I like brown rice, so I'm going to use brown rice. Now, I'm also a firm believer that rice tastes plain and bland no matter what. So grab the beef flavoring or whatever it is you want, and then go ahead and add that in. You also have your Norwex, or not Norwex, oh my goodness. You have your Epicure stuff. I'm going to put some minced garlic in there and some of the veggie mix. But other than that, I'm just going to put a block of the chicken flavoring in because it's going to be rice that I plate with chicken. So I'll take care of this, of course. And you just press down, and in about 20 minutes that'll be done. Put my eggs back in the fridge. So yeah, I guess I talked a little bit about journaling and about my freaking awesome ass clients. Y'all are amazing. Don't give up. Keep going and ask me the questions. Please ask me questions. For the love of everything in existence, please ask. The only way you get better at something is by practicing, and if you don't know how to practice, you have to ask someone how to practice. So please ask. Please, 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 please. Yeah, that was me begging. That was me begging. Yep, that was it. So, yeah, I guess I should just kind of give up on the video because I'm just clean and I'm not really paying attention anymore. So, yeah, that's where I would call it. I'll take a picture and a video of the chicken when it's done cooking. It's definitely not cooked yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, the chicken on the bottom's doing much better. Yeah, I gotta turn up that heat way more. Alright, see.
Just as long as you twerk, yeah, she for me. So darling, darling, twerk, roll me, roll, twerk.
Now from the top, make it drop, that's some wet, that's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet, that's some wet.
at the wall.